Welcome to English Conversation Café. Learn English through natural conversations.
Okay, so I just got back from the supermarket.
Oh, yeah? How'd it go?
I went in for one thing. One thing. Milk.
Okay.
I walked out with a bag of chips, 2 chocolate bars, some fancy pasta I've never cooked before, a scented candle, which, why? Sparkling water, 3 different types of yogurt, and some socks.
Socks. You bought socks at a supermarket.
They were on sale, Max, right at the entrance. I couldn't just walk past them.
And the milk?
I forgot the milk.
You forgot the one thing you went for.
The socks are really soft, though.
I can't. Okay. Welcome, everyone, to English Conversation Café.
Where we help you learn real, natural English by talking about real life, like forgetting milk and buying socks instead.
I'm Max.
And I'm Haley. And today, we are going to the supermarket. In English.
Virtually. Nobody's forgetting anything today.
Speak for yourself.
All right, but seriously, before we dive in, we just want to say a huge thank you for being here. Whether this is your first time listening or you've been here for a few episodes already, we really appreciate you spending time with us.
It genuinely means a lot. This podcast exists because people like you want to learn English in a way that actually feels normal. Not stiff. Not like a textbook. Just real.
And today's topic is honestly one of the most practical ones we've done. Shopping at the supermarket. Because, if you ever move to an English-speaking country, or travel, or even just watch a movie and someone's in a grocery store, you need this vocabulary.
Right. Like, it sounds simple, but when you're actually standing in a huge supermarket and someone asks, "Do you need help finding something?" You don't want your brain to just go blank.
Exactly. So we're going to walk through the whole experience, from walking in the door to paying at the checkout. And we'll talk like normal people the whole way through.
No textbook stuff, no boring lists, just us going shopping. Except we're doing it from a podcast studio, which is honestly better because there are no socks to distract me.
And hey, real quick, before we get into it, if you're new here and you're enjoying this so far, go ahead and hit subscribe and give this video a like. It genuinely helps us reach more English learners just like you. It takes like 2 seconds, and it means a lot to us.
Seriously, we're a growing channel and every single subscriber helps. Okay, now let's go shopping.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. You walk into a supermarket. What do you usually see right away?
Okay, so most supermarkets in the US or UK, when you walk in, you're usually hit with the produce section first. That's the fruit and vegetables area.
Right. And produce is actually a really useful word because people use it all the time. Like, I need to grab some produce. That just means fruit and veg.
And it always smells really fresh in that section. Like, you walk in and it's all bright colors and misting machines keeping the vegetables damp.
Misting machines?
Yeah, little sprayers that keep the lettuce looking crispy and fresh. I find it oddly satisfying to watch.
Okay. So, produce section. Then what?
Then usually you've got the bakery section. That's where you find bread, pastries, cakes, rolls. Sometimes they bake right there in the store and the smell is incredible.
Yeah, the bakery smell is a trap. You go for bread, and suddenly you've got a croissant and a cinnamon roll.
100%. Then there's the dairy section. That's where you find milk, butter, cheese, eggs, yogurt, all the cold stuff, usually along the back wall of the store.
Good point. A lot of supermarkets put dairy and eggs at the back on purpose. Because those are things most people need, so they have to walk through the whole store to get there.
That's actually a little sneaky.
Very intentional. It's called store layout strategy. They want you to see as many products as possible before you find what you came for.
So that's why I buy socks.
That's why you buy socks. It's not your fault, Haley. It's the store's fault.
I've been saying this for years.
Okay, what other sections are there?
So you've got the frozen food section. That's the aisles with all the freezer doors. Frozen meals, ice cream, frozen vegetables, that kind of thing. And there's the canned goods section. Soup, beans, tomatoes, things in tins.
And then there's the snack aisle, which, for Haley, is a spiritual experience.
It's where I feel most at home. Chips, cookies, crackers, popcorn. It's beautiful.
And there's usually a drinks aisle: water, juice, soda, coffee, tea. And then the household products section: cleaning supplies, toilet paper, that kind of thing.
Which is also where the socks sometimes are, just so everyone knows.
Noted. So the key word to remember for all these areas is aisle. A-I-S-L-E. An aisle is a long passage between the shelves in a store.
Like, the chips are in aisle 5. Or, I'll meet you in the cereal aisle. Super common phrase.
And if you're not sure where something is, you can always check the signs above the aisles. Most supermarkets have signs hanging from the ceiling that tell you what's in each section.
Or you can do what most people do and just wander around looking confused until a staff member offers to help.
Which brings us perfectly to the next part.
Okay.
Okay, so asking for help. This is super important. If you're in a supermarket and you can't find something, there's always a member of staff, that's a store employee, who can help you.
And people at supermarkets are usually pretty friendly. Like, they're used to people asking questions. It's literally part of the job.
So let's actually do a little role play. Haley, pretend you're a staff member at the supermarket. I'm a customer who can't find something.
Hi there. Welcome to Fresh Mart. How can I help you today?
Hi, excuse me, could you help me? I'm looking for pasta sauce. I can't seem to find it.
Of course. Pasta sauce is in aisle 7, on the left side, next to the pasta.
Oh, great. And do you know if you carry the organic version?
Let me check for you. Yes, we do. It's on the top shelf, in the green jar.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
And scene. See? Easy, right?
But let's break down those phrases because they're really useful. The first one, excuse me, could you help me? That's the polite opener. Always start with excuse me when you want to get someone's attention in a store.
Right. It's just good manners. And it signals that you're about to ask for something. People respond really well to it.
Then, I'm looking for. That's a great phrase. Very natural. I'm looking for pasta sauce. I'm looking for the dairy section. I'm looking for the exit because I've been in here for 2 hours.
That last one hits close to home.
You can also say, do you carry? That means, does this store sell this product? Like, do you carry gluten-free bread? Or, do you carry this brand?
And if you want to check a price, you can say, how much is this? Or, what's the price on this? Super simple.
Or, if something has a tag that's hard to read, you can say, is this on sale? Because sometimes things look like they're discounted, but they're actually full price.
Ugh, yes. That's always a little disappointing at the checkout. Like, you think you're getting a deal, and then, nope.
So those are your key phrases for asking for help. Excuse me, could you help me? I'm looking for. Do you carry? Is this on sale?
Write those down, people. Or, pause and repeat them. That's honestly a great way to practice.
Okay, before we move on, we want to ask you something. This is for you, listening right now.
What is one thing you always buy when you go to the supermarket? Like, it doesn't matter what's on the list. That item is always in your basket.
For me, it's honestly sparkling water. Every single time, without fail.
Mine is chocolate. I have never once left a supermarket without chocolate. Not once in my life.
Leave your answer in the comments below. Seriously, we'd love to know. It's kind of a fun little window into someone's everyday life.
And if your answer is socks, you're my people.
All right, let's talk about reading labels, because this is something that trips a lot of people up, especially when you're shopping in a country where the measurement system is different from what you're used to.
Oh, totally. Like in the US, everything is in ounces and pounds and cups. And if you grew up with grams and kilograms, it can be, a little confusing.
Right, so let's go through some basics. When you're looking at a food label, you'll usually see the weight or volume of the product. For solid food, like a bag of flour or a pack of meat, you'll see it in ounces or pounds. 16 ounces equals 1 pound.
And for liquids, like milk or juice, you'll see fluid ounces or gallons. A typical milk jug is either a half gallon or a full gallon.
And then in the UK, you'll see grams and kilograms and milliliters, which is more familiar for a lot of international learners.
So if a recipe says add 200 grams of flour and your bag says 7 ounces, don't panic. They're basically the same thing. Google is your friend.
Okay. Now, another thing you'll see a lot on supermarket labels, the expiration date. Or sometimes it says best before or use by.
And those actually mean slightly different things. Use by means eat it by this date or throw it away. It's a safety thing, especially for meat or dairy.
Best before is more about quality. Like, it might still be fine after that date, but the taste or texture won't be as good. It's more of a suggestion.
Which, honestly, I've been ignoring my whole life and I'm still here, so…
I'm not going to give any advice on that. But knowing those phrases, use by, best before, expiration date, is really useful when you're shopping.
Also, buy one, get one free. Oh, this one is so exciting when you find it.
It's also written as BOGO, B-O-G-O. Buy one, get one free. So you pay for one item and get a second one free.
Or sometimes it's 2 for the price of 1. Same idea. And there's also half price, which means 50% off, and on sale, which just means it's cheaper than usual.
These are the kinds of phrases you'll see on signs and stickers all over the store. Once you know them, shopping becomes a lot less overwhelming.
And a lot more fun. Finding a good sale feels like winning a small prize.
It really does. Okay, so you found everything on your list, hopefully including the thing you actually came for, and now you're heading to the checkout. Let's talk about that experience.
So, when you're done shopping, you take your basket or trolley. In American English, it's a cart. In British English, it's a trolley, and you head to the checkout area.
And you've got two main options. The first is the regular checkout, where there's a cashier, which is the person who scans your items and takes your payment.
The cashier will usually say something like, "Did you find everything okay today?" Which is just a friendly question. You can just say, "Yes, thank you," and move on. You don't need to explain your entire shopping journey.
Even if it involved an unexpected sock purchase.
Especially then.
Then they'll scan your items. That means they pass each product over a scanner that reads the barcode, and the total will appear on the screen.
Then they might ask, "Do you have a loyalty card?" Or, "Do you have a rewards card?" This is a store membership card that gives you discounts or points.
If you have one, great. If you don't, you just say, "No, I don't, thanks." It's totally fine. Nobody minds.
Then you pay. And here's where it can get a little fast sometimes. They bag your groceries, print your receipt, and before you know it, the next person is already moving forward and you're still trying to put your wallet away.
The checkout speed is real. It can feel a little rushed.
So just know, it's okay to take a second. If you need a moment to get your card or organize your bags, you can just say, "Just one moment, sorry," and people will wait. Nobody's going to be rude about it.
The other option is self-checkout. That's where you scan your own items at a machine. No cashier.
Self-checkout has become really popular. You scan each item yourself, put it in the bagging area, the little platform where you place your items after scanning, and then you pay on the screen.
It's pretty simple once you get used to it. But sometimes the machine doesn't recognize something, and it says, "Unexpected item in the bagging area," which is honestly terrifying the first time you hear it.
It sounds like you've done something wrong, like the machine is accusing you.
It just means the weight is off or something didn't scan properly. You wait a second and a staff member comes to help. It happens to everyone.
The key vocabulary for checkout: cashier, scan, receipt. That's the paper or digital record of what you bought. Bagging area, self-checkout, loyalty card, and total, which is the final amount you pay.
And if you want to double check your total before paying, you can say, "Could I just check the total?" Or, "Sorry, I think there's a mistake here." Staff are used to it. It's completely fine to ask.
Also, one thing that surprises some people, in a lot of supermarkets, you might be asked paper or plastic. That means, do you want a paper bag or a plastic bag? Or sometimes they'll just ask, do you need bags? Because many people bring their own reusable bags now.
Yeah, reusable bags are really common. People bring a tote bag or a fabric shopping bag from home. It's better for the environment and usually saves you a few cents, too.
Very practical and very trendy at the same time.
All right, we've got another question for you.
Do you prefer self-checkout or a real cashier? There's no right answer. It's just interesting because people feel really strongly about this.
I'm a cashier person, personally. I like the human interaction, even if it's just 30 seconds.
I go self-checkout every time. I like doing it myself. I like the control. And I don't have to make small talk.
Very on brand for you.
Tell us your answer in the comments. Cashier or self-checkout? Let's see which one wins.
And hey, leave your answer in the comments. Cashier or self-checkout? Let's see which one wins.
I have a feeling self-checkout is going to dominate, but we'll see.
All right, we've got another question for you.
Do you prefer self-checkout or a real cashier? There's no right answer. It's just interesting because people feel really strongly about this.
I'm a cashier person, personally. I like the human interaction, even if it's just 30 seconds.
I go self-checkout every time. I like doing it myself. I like the control, and I don't have to make small talk.
Very on brand for you.
Tell us your answer in the comments. Cashier or self-checkout? Let's see which one wins.
And hey, leave your answer in the comments. Cashier or self-checkout? Let's see which one wins.
I have a feeling self-checkout is going to dominate, but we'll see.
All right, that is episode 8 of English Conversation Café. Shopping at the supermarket, fully covered.
If you want to practice, honestly, go to a supermarket. In real life, or even just watch a supermarket scene in a TV show or movie. Listen for the vocabulary we talked about today. You'll start noticing it everywhere.
That's such a good tip, actually. Passive listening in real contexts is incredibly powerful for language learning.
And hey, if you make it through a supermarket trip and actually get the thing you came for without buying socks, that's a win. Tell us about it.
That's the new challenge. Stick to the list.
The hardest challenge of all.
Thank you so much for listening, everyone. And if you got something out of today's episode, a new word, a useful phrase, or even just a good laugh, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow and keep making content like this for you.
And leave a comment with your answer to our questions, cashier or self-checkout, and what you always buy at the supermarket. We want to know. We'll be back very soon with another episode. Until then, keep listening, keep practicing, and keep speaking.
You've got this. See you next time.
Bye!
Thank you for listening. We hope today's conversation helped you understand real English better. Subscribe and join us for the next episode.